Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Coach Nino, and I want to talk to you today about jump training and knee rehab. Now, it might seem odd that performance like jumping and knee rehabilitation are in the same topic, but really the same things that take you from injury to better with your knee are also the things that take you from better to performance. So it's similar, but in those exercises and concepts can help you in your recovery and in your performance. So some of the principles that we want to think about when we do rehab on the knee or want to get it stronger is that the knee is not usually the bad guy. So if either our ankle or our hips aren't mobile, then that's going to cause, if they stiffen up, then the knee has to take up the slack. It becomes mobile. Now, again, looking at the hip, the glute muscle is very important because it controls, it stabilizes the knee. So part of this is not just getting the quad stronger after an ACL surgery, let's say, or meniscus tear or whatnot, but it's also getting the glutes to do their job, because most likely they hadn't been doing their job, and that's why there was a knee issue and injury in the first place. So the glutes have to be activated, have to be strengthened so that they can control the knee. So for instance, if we jump, you'll sometimes see this maybe with some like girl basketball players, because they have a Q angle, an angle that makes them, so they'll go to jump and to land, they'll go in, right? So their knees cave. It's called knee valgus. So usually what that means is the glutes aren't strong enough to keep the knee straight over the toe. So that's what you want to try and do. Even being aware of that is going to help you to have greater performance in your knee and your jumping. So some of the first thing you got to learn before you can jump is to land. So how do you do that? So what is the landing position? The landing position is a Romanian deadlift, or RDL. So again, that's from the side, right? If I was holding the bar, it's this. That is an RDL, right? I'm pushing my hips back. My torso is nice and straight. I'm not rounded like that, right? My chest is up. My glutes and hamstrings are tight. They're controlling everything, right? So a simple little drill is you can go even up on your toes. It's a little harder, but we'll get to there. We'll go in here, nice and stable. Again, that's pretty easy. Right now, a little bit level that's harder. Go up on your toes, snap down. Control that movement. Nice and stable, right? Now, that's pretty easy. But now, the next step is doing that on a single leg. So we do it on a single leg. Then we'll go. Now, if I face the camera, you'll see I want to make sure that my knee doesn't do a lot of that, not a lot of wobble, right? So I did a little bit, it was stabilizing, but the less it does, the better. There we go, that was better, right? So the other leg, that was pretty good. Going up, down. Now, if you do a bound where you jump from one leg and stabilize on another, that is another layer, another progression of this. So we jump over the one leg, stabilize. That was pretty good. Stabilize. There you go. That was pretty good. So that is the next progression. Now, what's even harder than that, Again, maybe this may be several weeks down the road, but I'm just showing you the progression. From there, you want, instead of from bound, now you want to do a rotational aspect to it. So you went in a up and down plane, side to side plane. Now we're going to do in a rotational plane. Let's see if I can do it. So we're going to jump, stabilize. Not bad. Go from here to here. Not bad, right? So again, I just did that right now. Wasn't really practicing it, but you get the idea of how to progress, right? We're gonna go from 2 legs, 1 leg, lateral, rotational, right? That's the different progressions, at least on level ground. Now you can go from a higher surface, drop down, jump up, jump down, right? We can build that out as we need, but that is the basis for jump training after you kind of have a lot of those things, but the glutes, the quads in place, then you can kind of test it out and see where you're at along your journey. And stay tuned, and we will show you some exercises that are going to strengthen the knee, help the glutes to stabilize the knee after this basic step. So stay tuned, and you'll see some of those videos coming your way soon.